So, Coach, just how do you come away from that game? What are maybe you most disappointed about? Seems like you guys gave yourself a chance until that fourth quarter.
Well, disappointed because of the loss. I think we fought. And then you got to make shots. You know, we missed free throws, we missed shots at the rim, missed threes, shot at 30%. So took better care of the ball. But you know, there was a couple loud ones there that they got and score in transition. But the other day, I think the guys compete and play hard. We had a chance at the end, and you know, the other day, you got to make shots.
You talk about making shots at the free throw line tonight. Really, I mean, I know that's been kind of an issue at times, but 56% is that seems, particularly in a close game, it seems like it's especially difficult to deal with.
Yeah, there's a lot. We gotta get better. We gotta work on those mentally, practice, get the reps on, and that's something that we gotta do your whole life. But tonight we were not good.
How do you? I know you talk about you don't really view it like a trip; it's a game-to-game thing. But I guess after 5 games on the road, how do you feel like the team performed out here?
You know, our worst game was the Atlanta one. I think that's the one that we didn't compete. But you know, we compete tonight. We compete last game, and that's what I ask. You know, every night we gotta go there, compete, have a chance to win. You know, now we gotta go home, take care of those games at home, keep with the same mentality, fight every possession, rebound. I think we did a good job rebounding the ball today on both ends. You know, one of the best offensive rebound teams in the history of basketball is the Rockets, and we did a good job. That's why I think it's a pity, you know, a game like that where everybody was giving everything, and we just didn't have enough to win the game.
What did you think about Donovan's performance? And it seemed like this was the first game where maybe he really felt like he was back to his old self.
Yeah, I think our first half he was great, rolling to the basket. You know, just putting pressure at the rim together there with Drew. But he has some issues with Şengün a little bit. I think a couple like not very smart fouls. But yeah, I think he can get better, and he will.
Coach, you guys got out to a lead in the first quarter and held that lead the entire first. And then the second and third quarter, the game tightened up a little back and forth. And then at the fourth quarter, we saw the Rockets start to pull away with the game. What factors do you think led to that?
Well, I think honestly, Drew was leading us in those minutes. He was playing really well, and you know, in the end of the day, he could not play the whole game. You know, we missed shots with the rest of the group that was there. We were not as sharp, and you know, they had Houston has a great team. Kevin Durant, Şengün, they lead them offensively. They always find a way to score, and you know, give them credit. They did a job.